Let's go get him again.
I sampled this one back in 2018. Gave it a pretty solid score too. 8 bottles out of 10 off that little sample. Haven't smelt it since. The only thing that kind of put a fire under me was that I heard rumors of this line getting axed. And once I heard that rumor, and then I started seeing this line peppering discounters a little bit, I was like, oh, I'm putting two and two together. It's time to revisit Cuir Impertinent. And this time, I had to go with the big boy bottle. Let's go. Fragrance family, welcome to the Redoutable channel. I'm your host, Mark. Today we're unboxing, giving a first impression on Cuir Impertinent, leather-based fragrance from the house of Mugler. Now this is from their Exception line. This is EDP, 80 mils. They retail for what, $220 Canadian here in Canada. They're still at retailers for now, at least in our country. But so just recently, if you haven't checked it out, I did do a unboxing of sorts. This type of video on the amber based one of the same line. So go check that out. It's called Ambre Redoutable. I did it just last week. And after that, I went after this one. I kind of clued in. I was like, hey, you know what? I remember that leather one being pretty good. This Exception line always intrigued me. Since the amber one was basically a tester bottle, I'm looking forward to actually opening this one up and looking at the full-fledged presentation of these. I'm really excited about that. And if I recall correctly, this release right here had a lot of anise in it and of course leather. To note, this may not be the end of me getting more from this line, especially since they are at pretty good rate at discounters. Hot Cologne is actually on my radar right now. And we'll see, maybe that one will be my next one. So here we go. Let's unbox this sucker. So I'm hyped. I don't know if you guys are, but I know that you guys love the sound of that in my microphone. I know I do. That's the sound of success. We got a box within a box. Oh, ooh, look at the detail on that. Ooh. Oh, okay. That's new. That's different. Huh. That's nice. It's my first time actually unboxing one of these, and you got the circle. Yeah, your code there. This is really well done. This is really well done. I like the presentation. I really do. Okay, so well, it doesn't even say on this bottle, it doesn't even say the name. My amber one does, eh? Yes, it does. It says Ambre. This has, I'm gonna have to take a look. I'm sorry, I'm looking down there. I'm looking at my amber one. They have a different look, so they might have repackaged these because it says Cuir Impertinent right here. So let's delve into this one. Let's remind me of this one. Again, I remember, anise leather. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Heavy on the anise up top. That black licorice, beautiful, dry. It almost has it's got a green aspect to the release. Almost kind of herbal, minty green, but also has that black licorice. That star anise is, it's on point. And then it's got that leather back in it. Oh, that's a nice release. Maybe 8 out of 10 was maybe a little weak on this one for the sample. This might go a little higher now. There's not much more on here. Dry leathery touch, anise up top, like up front and center. You cannot miss it. It is your primary note in this release as far as the opening. It's sitting on a bit of leather. There is something dry herbal here. It could be tobacco, actually. Now, tobacco and leather and anise, that's a pretty good mashup. It's got a good spice there. Man, that opening is killer. This is going to be great for fall. This has fall written all over it. This is a really good release. Yeah, from the house, again, when you think about this house, Mugler, especially in the men's aisle, with their Amen DNA, very synthetic. As far as being realistic, as far as the notes go, they probably have a piss poor resume in regards to that. Again, I'm not trying to boo. I love the Amen DNA, that, pure malt, pure coffee, Amen, everything. It just works, but they're synthetic. They're synthetic as hell, but they're well done synthetically. You could be synthetic and still be very good, and I'm not saying that in a bad way. There's some synthetics that, a lavender that smells like dryer sheets. That's synthetic in a bad way. I don't want to smell like that. But this is, if you blindfolded me, I would not guess that this is coming from this line. That's where I'm going with this. This anise note, the star anise, black licorice, it's showing a lot of the aspects of it. And that's what's really, I love when parfumiers kind of round out a note, that you're getting multiple facets. Sometimes they strip the notes a little bit and they just pinpoint one little thing. The star anise in here, black licorice, almost minty green, herbal take to the fragrance. It has like a tobacco, a little bit of sweetness here. I'm getting a little bit of a honeyed tobacco with a leathery touch. Now the leather itself, not outstanding. I love my deep, dark, rough and tumble leathers, right? Big, smoky, you name it, things like a Tuscan leather, right down to a Cuir from Mona Diorio, leather oud from Dior, things like that, almost animalic. Yeah, that's where I'm at. But I like all types of leathers, and this one's very smooth and well done. But it's all about the anise. So at the end of the day, I'm happy. You know what? An 8 out of 10 for me on sampling samples. 2 years back, an 8's borderline that you're going to buy. And I definitely was on the edge because I went back to my fragrance review because, again, trust your own nose. That's the first thing I went to. I went, well, let's go to see who reviewed this. And I looked at my face and I'm like, that's me. I'm going to go watch myself in 2018. And I did. And I was like, man, that's an 8 out of 10. And the fragrance review I didn't seem jovial enough. Like, I wasn't like, this is great. It was good, but not great. But now I think I undersold it. Like, this is beautiful in the fall. So if you can get your hands on this, especially for, these discounter prices, like Canadian here, you're looking at 150 and down. You can get a tester bottle for maybe 105, 100. They're not going to be under 100. You're not going to find one yet. Canadian, US, you're lucky. You can, because your money's worth more. But this is I'm smelling in the air. This is a good release. I'm very happy with this one. So I'm going to stop blabbing because I'm really just going in circles, saying how good I am with how good this one is. I'm really looking forward to this one. I might actually wear this one in the next few days. I like it that much. I really like this one. So now that you heard my take, I'd love to see yours in the comments below. What do you think of their leather-based scent? And I know that I talked about the amber-based one like last week, but you guys can put in some recommendations of the brand, different ones from this Exception line, which they're, from what I hear, they're moving on from it, which is sad because the amber one was pretty good, and so is this one's really, I think this one's the standout right now. But we'll see. I might get another one, maybe 2 more. We'll see. As always, a greater pour fragrance will make a lasting impression. Choose your leather-based fragrance wisely. Thanks for watching. Have a good one.